Hi, Dean Jenkins with FollowMeTrades.com, and just about every day I talk to traders, probably just like you, who are interested in getting some help in their trading, who want to be consistently profitable. They're not trying to fall for scams or people talk about getting rich overnight and all that kind of stuff. They just want good, consistent, profitable trades, and that's what we're doing here at FollowMeTrades.com. We just closed our last trade of 2018. Let me show you the results we got for the year. So this is a spreadsheet that I've used to track the trades throughout 2018. I do it the same way every single year. We made 114 trades last year. We won half of them, 50% win rate. I'd like that to be a little bit higher, but 2018 was a tough year. But because of the system that we're using, the trade management, the risk management, we ended up with a payout ratio of 1.4 to 1. So that means that we had bigger winners than we did losers. We ended up with a net profit of 20% on the account. On a $100,000 account, that'd be $20,000. On a $50,000 account, that'd be $10,000, et cetera, et cetera. I've got this posted on a spreadsheet. It's easy to track that way. I encourage the discipline of tracking trades like that. But these are real trades. They're not just on a spreadsheet, and they are audited. I put these on my website, and then I have a third-party CPA firm. I send them my brokerage statements. They look at what I post, and they confirm that I'm doing what I say I'm doing. And if I were going to be making it up, I'd make up the big numbers like some of the other folks do. But these are real trades. These are real good results, particularly for 2018. That was a really difficult year. So again, a lot of people have questions. I just want to show you really, really briefly how it works, how I pick trades, and how my service works in terms of sharing trades with subscribers. So I'm looking at a chart right here. This is a real trade that I'm interested in taking after the first of the year. This is a MasterCard, symbol MA, and I'm interested in going short on MasterCard. And just briefly, it's had a huge run up, and then as the rest of the market started going down, of course, MasterCard went down with it, and it looks like it's got farther to go. And so with every trade, I establish an entry point, a stop, which is where we would exit the trade, and a target. And I use very specific, well-proven tools to establish each one of those. So for an entry on this trade, I'm looking for this price pattern of lower low, lower high to continue. So I'll be convinced it's doing that when we get down to 179.60. I've drawn a blue line here. So if we get down to 179.60, I'll be going short on MasterCard and sending that out to my subscribers. This red line, which is set at 190.36, is going to be my stop. That's at that prior high. So if we're going to take an entry if it goes down to 179.60. If the trade fails, it goes back up to 190.36. I'll close the trade for a very, very small loss. And then here's my target. It's this green line. You can see I've put Fibonacci retracement lines on here. And what I'm looking for after this big, huge run up in MasterCard, the probable follow through of this correction is down to a Fibonacci zone of 38.2 to 61.8. I think this one has pretty good chance of going halfway to 50%. That's what we got some good momentum in this down move. So I got my target set at the midpoint here. And you can see this trade has a great reward to risk ratio. The risk is the distance from my entry to my stop, and the reward is the distance from my entry to my target. This is about 3 to 1. So it meets my criteria for a great reward to risk, a great high probability outcome. So if, and who knows, it may never happen, if MasterCard gets down to 179.60, who knows, it could go up from here. If it does, I'll move on to the next trade candidate. But if it does get down to 179.60, I'll take a short entry, and my stop again 190.36, and we'll be looking for it to get down to about 155.04 with about a 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Nice potential trade here that we'll be watching to see if it triggers. I trade long as well as short, and we just qualify each trade based on the technical analysis and what's going on the chart. So I'm looking here at a potential long on GE. Call me crazy, right? And again, I'm a technical trader, not a fundamental trader. But GE is showing some very clear signs of maybe having found a bottom, and it's not qualified yet. But here at the bottom, we've got a nice high, higher low, and if we put in a new high, and I'll go ahead and throw the trade parameters on here, and I'll show you what we're looking at. So I've expanded the chart just a little bit so you can see the price action here. Again, on GE, we got off the bottom, we got a high, we got a higher low. If we can put in a new high, and that would be at 801, I would take that long entry. My initial stop would be down here at the bottom, just under 670. Looks like about 650, 668, something like that. 664 is actually what it is. So we would have our stop down here under this low, and then we got a target. This is a Fibonacci retracement from the last is the last portion of this dramatic move down, and we're looking at a target price around 11 bucks. If I can get in at 8, get $11 on GE, that's a really nice profit. That is almost 50% profit, and that's realistic if this move off the bottom really gets going. So that's a really quick look at how I analyze charts and how I set trades up. And let me show you the features that are included in my service. So with the stock and option pick service, you get, here's everything you get. First, you get a watch list, just like I'm showing you trades that I am watching and waiting for. You get an alert if we're going to take a trade. You get an email or a text message, your choice, when I'm going to get into a new trade. You get the exact details of the trade, like I just showed you, the entry price, the stop price, and the target. Most of the trades can be traded either by trading with shares. I call it my stock and options pick service. So you can trade it with the shares if you just want to buy the shares or go short the shares for a short trade, or you can do it with an option contract. I provide the information to do it both ways. Okay, you get an alert also for, you get an email or a text message when I make a change to a trade. So once we're in the trade, if we're going to make a change, we're going to take profit, move a stop, close the trade, I send that out an alert as well. You get access to my live trading room. It's Monday through Thursday. It's for an hour, hour and a half at the beginning. We see how things are going at the market open. You can attend if you like, but it's not required, and there's a recording and a recap. So we record the whole thing, and then we do like a 2-minute recap at the end. So you want to find out what happened in the trading room, you can go check it out, but you don't have to attend. There's a lot of benefits to attending. You can get questions answered. You can have your own picks analyzed if you like, and watch, as we look for trades. There's a weekly live chat session for those that can't make it in the mornings. Wednesday night, 6 p.m., we recap the current open trades. We take a look at new trade ideas and answer questions there as well. You're invited to set up a one-on-one consultation with me when you sign up. And in the future, if you have questions, I'm here to help. I really want to help each of my customers be successful. You get risk management and option trading training information. I provide some tools and some training so you can follow the risk management, follow the trade management, and participate in options the way I do if you're interested. You get ongoing support and training. Again, you have the live chat room, you have the live trading session. You can reach out to me via email, and we can set up consultations to answer any questions you have. So that's it. Again, several people, I talk to people every day, they have questions, they're interested. I wanted to just provide a quick short video and walk through the basics of how the service works. I'd love to have you join and check it out, and look forward to working with you and sharing my success in the trades that I'm getting here. All right, take care. Thanks.